We didn't have any unsold teams tonight, so that's why you didn't see me go live early. Many of you know that I have recently started going live about 5 minutes ahead of time when we have teams available for sale. But tonight everything was sold up before the break, so that's why we're starting right on the money. Only 2 breaks tonight. Both of them are full case breaks. The first one is a case of 2017 Topps Gold Label Baseball, and that is a 16-box case. And then the second one is a 15-box case of Panini XR Football. Both of those sound a little more daunting than they are. There's not a ton of cards in either one, so even though it's a 16-box case and a 15-box case, it won't take us a terribly long time tonight to get through those. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spreadsheet for first up, which is our case of Gold Label. So you'll see here on our spreadsheet 16 times, meaning 16 boxes of 2017 Topps Gold Label Baseball. This is a full case, and it is break number 3, meaning it's the 3rd time we have broken that product. Our eBay end date 10/5, live stream schedule Thursday 10/5. That should be I got a little typo in there, at 10:15 Eastern. Which of course is right now. Today is the 5th, and it is 10:15. So we have our team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. We'll buzz down through here and give you a chance to refresh your memory about which teams you have. And then we'll get started. And of course, the spreadsheet will go up again before we do XR Football. This one, of course, is specific to the case of Gold Label Baseball that we are opening up first. I am going to make one more little adjustment here, and that is I'm going to change up the focus. I do realize that that's going to put the background out of focus, but that is that's kind of by design. That's so we can look at our cards a little more closely, a little more in focus, I should say, and without all that nasty little zooming in and out that the autofocus cameras like to do when you leave them on autofocus. They make life difficult when you're trying to see some of these things up close and detailed. So, of course, you all have probably opened some Gold Label by now, if not with me, with someone else. So, you know what we're looking for here. We're going to have one autographed card per box. It's going to be in a nice little gold frame. And then we also have some base cards and there's several packs in each one of these boxes. And one autograph hit, and the rest are base cards or inserts and things like that. Hi, All-American. How are you? Arthur Cook, you are back looking for another Aaron Judge. Well, let's see what we can get done for you, man. Have you gotten the first one in the mail yet? I don't remember when I mailed them. If you haven't gotten it yet, you should be getting it soon. I want to say that it's probably been out the door for a little bit. But I sometimes lose track, you know. There's so many breaks. I don't always remember when I've shipped out what. But speaking of shipping, while we're talking about it, the things that we break tonight will most likely get out the door on Monday. And if I can get them to you on Saturday, I will. Of course, there is no mail on Sunday, so we know that if it doesn't go out on Saturday, then you definitely would be looking at Monday. But oh, Arthur, so it's not there yet, but it's on the way. Yeah, it's definitely on the way. I can't remember what day I mailed that specific. I guess I haven't cut those. What day I mailed that particular break. And of course, you know, post office takes its own sweet time about getting things delivered. And sometimes it seems like they get stuff there practically overnight, and other times you're waiting like a lifetime for it to go across town. It's kind of hit or miss with the old USPS from time to time. All right, let me go ahead and cut the plastic on these, and then we're going to scoot them up, and we'll get into them in a minute. We're running out of room to stack stuff. All right, we are going to have some good hits tonight. I feel it. We've been on a little bit of a roll lately. We've been hitting a lot of one-of-ones recently, and all kinds of different products. So here's hoping we can continue with that trend. Jay Wheeler, I see that you are having some video problems. It looks okay on my side. I have my primary device, which runs my broadcast software, and of course that shows me one view, but then I have another view on my iPad, and it looks that I watch so that I can see chat, and it's kind of the same view you guys have. So it looks okay to me, but I don't know. Maybe try, I don't know if you're on a mobile device, but if you are, you might try moving to a different area. And if you're not, maybe just try to refresh the page and see if that'll take care of it for you. All right, guys, now you know that there are, in addition to our numbered cards, there are Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3 of each of our players in this series. That one is numbered to 150. And for our position players, I got to think about this a minute. When they're fielding, it is Class 1, so that, for instance, will be a Class 1 for Aaron Judge. When they are batting, it is Class 2, and when they are running, it is Class 3. At least that's the observation I have made in sorting them and dealing with them. So pitchers, of course, are different, and I don't entirely remember which the pitchers are. I think that is like Class 1. Maybe that might be a Class 2, and it's their follow-through. I think that's Class 3 with a pitcher. But that's how they do it in Gold Label. Class 1, 2, and 3. And we've got one more little base card was hiding in there, Nolan Ryan. And our first hit out is a Yankee, and it is Bettenses, numbered 250, so a nice low number on that one. I'm trying to get it where the light doesn't bounce off of it to the point that it obscures the number, but I think you got to look at it there. That was that first in the series? No, number 8 of 50. Good grief. I am blind. Arthur, you're funny. You don't care whether or not you have video as long as you hear the name Aaron Judge. You do have video, though, don't you, Arthur, right? You're not lacking it, are you? I hope. Let me think about this All-American. We have, of course, the XR goes tonight. I have Donruss certified cuts that I just got listed. So we have that to break. It just came out yesterday. But I kind of messed up and I didn't get it listed, so it's not going to break until Tuesday when Immaculate Basketball will break at the same time. And boy, what do we have? We have Impeccable Football, but I don't think it is next week. I think it's the week after next. But we're getting ready to get into the period of time where every week it's a couple of products coming out, so we'll have plenty for you. That's numbered to 75 on the DeGrom. Another Judge Class 1. Have our relic. This is a case hit, of course, and this particular one is Reggie Jackson as an A, as an Oakland A, and that is a game-used memorabilia case hit number 73 of 75 on that one. So the A's with our case hit right up front. But yeah, really once we get into November, I mean, it really just starts pouring on. It's not going to be uncommon to have new products for everything every week. I mean, it's just crazy the amount of stuff they start pumping out. That is numbered to 50 on the Freddie Freeman for the Braves. And none of them stop. I mean, it's all year round. Baseball, football, basketball, they all go year round, whether they are actively playing or not. Andrew Tolles coming out for the Dodgers. So we have our big hitting teams, the Dodgers and the Yankees, with hits right out of the gate, but neither one probably got exactly the player they wanted out of that. Yeah, All-American, boy, you know, normally I try to keep the release schedule at least somewhat in my head, but I have just not gotten it down right at the moment. I believe that Immaculate is the next, what you're calling high-end. I mean, Immaculate's, what, $500-600 a box, something like that, so it's certainly not inexpensive. I think that's the next quote-unquote high-end release for football, but I would have to double check to tell you for certain on that. If I'm not mistaken, we have Update Baseball coming out next week, I think, is Update Series Baseball this upcoming Wednesday. And I know there's a second thing that releases, but I can't think what it is. I decided to open 2 boxes worth before we start flipping through on this one. You know how I am. I hate doing the opening of the packs, and I love seeing the hits. So get some of the pack opening out of the way together, and then we can just go on a search for our hits. That is to 150 on the Jake Arrieta for the Cubbies. That is to 99 Chipper for the Braves. Man, the Indians were kind of putting it on the Yankees the last time I saw the score. I mean, not that I didn't expect the Indians to kind of come out guns a-blazing, but I didn't really expect that. I mean, it was blanked the last time I saw it. I wasn't expecting the Yankees to be at 0 runs. Buster Posey to 25 for the Giants. So hopefully they'll get that turned around. The other New York team, the Mets, with the Gavin Cecchini, or Cecchini, I think it is. That's what it looks like. Chris, yes, XR Football is after we finish up Gold Label here. We will be doing XR Football for sure. That is to 75 on the Big Papi for the Red Sox. To 99, another Arrieta for the Cubbies. To 50 on the Cabrera for the Tigers. And our hit, another hit for, whoops, I just stacked those in the wrong place. Another hit for the Mets with the Robert Gelman. That one is unnumbered. So let's move some of these base cards out of the way. You guys know I'm weird about letting those stacks get too high. I just prefer to keep them lower to the ground. Arthur, you need to see some skinny packs. I know, you're looking for those redemptions. Well, we managed to pull you one on the last case, so hopefully we'll have equally good luck on this one. It does kind of make it, I guess, easier yet harder for you, doesn't it? Because you know if there's no redemption that it's not going to be your judge, whereas if you're looking for another player, it could you have that sense of anticipation all the way through right up until you see who's in the gold frame. So I guess it's good and bad. Of course, you still got other Yankees players you can hit, and you did hit one already with the Bettinses. Maybe we'll find you a Derek Jeter or something. That would be nice. Well, if I could get the pack open, maybe we would get this out. Tell you what, let's open up another set before we start looking through those. So how many of you that are logged into chat right now anyway, how many of you guys buy breaks outside of eBay as well? Like on Breakers TV or through the website or whatever. I'm kind of debating. I definitely want to start doing more of that and less of eBay just because eBay's fees are outrageous. And then of course I can make it more cost effective for you as well when I can get out from under those fees. And I'm debating whether the best way to do that is through my own website, which I have not finished building, or just using Breakers. I just don't like Breakers TV all that much, to be honest. But yet, you know, it is easier in the sense that you can just log into Breakers and sit there and wait, you know, for your break to sell. Sometimes you wait a little while, but still, that's easier than, can't really do that as much on YouTube because there's not as strong of a breaking community, but yet I prefer the YouTube interface and the YouTube viewer experience. That's to 150 on the Ozzie Smith. Yeah, I agree with you, Dale. I am not a fan of Breakers TV. I like the concept. I like the idea of it, but I don't like the execution of it. I mean, I think the website needs a lot of work, honestly, and I don't like the constant advertisements that pop up all throughout the break, and there's just things about it that bother me, which is why I don't break on there regularly, normally. So I'm trying to kind of find the happy medium of the way to do it. And maybe it is just through the website. I don't know. Arenado to 50. But I think there's some definite advantages to it for all of us if we can get it figured out. Oh, mercy me. Look at that. How about Ichiro 3 of 3 for the Miami Marlins? And the Marlins probably paid, what, less than $10 tonight. I mean, they sold for like next to nothing. And you just hit Ichiro 3 of 3. And I really actually have pretty good luck pulling him. I pull him out of things fairly often. Well, that takes care of your buy-in times about 20. Yeah, that is a sweet, sweet hit. Not only hitting the Ichiro, but numbered to 3 on top of that. I mean, come on. That is sweet. That's to 75 on the Ken Griffey Jr. But that's why we break, right? I mean, it's because you can get great returns on low investments at times. There is Benintendi to 50. Sometimes we invest more and get less. Sometimes we invest more and get more. Sometimes we invest a little and get a lot, and that's what makes it fun. And I guarantee you that the Miami Marlins team owner is having fun right now. Guarantee you. Brooks Robinson to 50 for the Orioles. Oh, Arthur, don't worry that doesn't necessarily mean your hit's not coming, because look who else we just pulled. Oh, boom. There's Cody Bellinger. Yeah, we're having another little good run here. This one is numbered to 75. So not only Cody, but Cody numbered 275. So far so good, guys. We're doing all right at this moment. Exactly, Dale. You absolutely, watching for free is an excellent plan. Everybody's done that somewhere along the way too. That is to 150 on the Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. I mean, it's fun to see the hits come out. I mean, obviously, I'm not keeping any of these. These are all sold, but I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing the breaks. I enjoy seeing the cards come out. It's a lot of fun. That's the reason I do it. Another Aaron base card, Class 1. There's an Aurora that should be a Class 2, because he was, or no, I'm sorry, Class 3. He was running. 2 is batting. 3 is running. My man Johnny Bench. And our hit here, yeah, well, now we're down. Now we're back down to earth a little bit. After 2 monster hits, we come out with Hunter Renfroe for the Padres. But after the Bellinger and the Ichiro, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Arthur, no, you can't think that way, man. You can't think that just the 2 others have negated yours. That's not how it works. That's to 150 for the Mets. You got to think more like we're on a roll, so we're going to keep rolling and keep hitting big stuff. There is an Aaron Judge, should be Class 3. I've got one more case of Gold Label. I think it's already listed. I'm pretty sure that it is, and it's the last case of Gold Label I have on hand. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to find any more after that or not, but maybe. Another Hunter Renfroe, so back-to-back Padres. This one is numbered 275. And we look at that and just go, why didn't we get back-to-back Ichiro, right? Why didn't we get, whoops, I just hit something I didn't mean to hit. Or why don't we get back-to-back Bellingers? Well, I just messed that all up. Oh, well, that's fine, I guess. I hit a button on my broadcast software and changed the view that I'm looking at. Not dramatically, but marginally. They did another stupid update today with that broadcast software. And usually that means somewhere along the way that something goes wrong. But today, I didn't even wait. I didn't even try to launch it. Because that's what happens, you know. They'll update, and then I'll go to launch, and it'll launch fine. And you'll be trying to acquire the stream from, you know, YouTube to actually do the live stream. And no, it'll freeze up and keep you locked up forever. So I just worked my way around all of that and completely rebooted the thing twice after I did the update. And so far, so good tonight. So maybe that's going to be the key going forward. Oh, Arthur, you're heading out, man. We've still got stuff to open, and you're not even going to wait and see? What's going on with that? Can't give up the faith, Arthur. Got to keep the faith, man. Dale, we will see you later. Have a good night. All right, guys. So let's get some of these opened up so we can look through them and see what else we can find. So far, I think we've done pretty well. Oh, Arthur, you can still hit all kinds of things. You could still hit Derek Jeter and many other things. Even if you didn't hit or don't hit your Aaron Judge, you still got lots of other opportunities. And, of course, you already got the Bettinses. I know that doesn't cover your whole bid amount, but it's definitely better than blanking. for sure. But that's the beauty of it. We never know what's going to come out. But I was happy to see Cody, because so far, I think in every series that I have opened since his, well, I guess Allen Ginter was his first appearance as a rookie card, and it was a redemption, but I did pull it. But anyway, my point is, I think every series that I have opened since Cody became an option, I have pulled him. So I'm glad to get him out of the way here in Gold Label. And really, I have pretty good luck pulling Aaron out of most series as well. Although I have not yet haven't pulled him out of triple threads. Of course, we've still got a piece of one case, the back of one case, and then one sealed case left to open of that. So we'll have, I guess, 4 more triple threads breaks before we'll be out of it. We've got a little Heritage High number left, which I think there's a break listed for it already. Of course, I still can't get over that we pulled Mike Trout out of Heritage High number the other day. On-card auto Mike Trout out of High number. That was great. That was another one kind of like the Marlins were tonight. Like the buy-in was really low, and the guy obviously got a great return on it. Of course, we all know there's plenty of times we pay a lot and don't get as much as we want in return, and that's happened to me too. Because I buy into other breaks, just like you guys buy into mine, I buy into other breaks too, so I feel your pain when that happens. Yu Darvish $275 for the Rangers. Whoops, almost didn't see Ken Griffey. He was hiding behind that other card. That is $299 for the Mariners. There went a Cody. Whoops. Why are the numbered ones trying to stick behind the other cards at the moment? Steven Strasburg, $250 for the Nationals. They're not cooperating with me, these numbered cards tonight. Hey, Trey Mancini. Nice little hit for the Orioles. Trey is unnumbered. That is to 150, Big Poppy for the Red Sox. There's an Aaron Judge Class 2. So I believe that's all 3 of the Judge possibilities. That's a Benintendi, should be Class 1. There's another Bellinger. That one ought to be, I believe, Class 3. Nolan Ryan to 99. I do know that it says Class 1, 2, or 3 down the edge of the card, but it's really hard to read most of the time, and I have such problems with my vision anyway that, yeah, I can't see it. So that's why I have to base it on what the player's doing, because that I have memorized. Alex Bregman for the Astros. Another nice little rookie hit. And Sonny Gray by there. Man, did he have a bad game. That is to 75 on the Nolan Ryan. Of course, everybody's pitching was just... Everybody's starting pitching was terrible in the wild card games, in my opinion. Is there one stuck? No. Now it's starting to make me think it's stuck even when it's not actually stuck behind there. Rizzo to 50 for the Cubbies. Hunter Dozier for the Royals. That one is numbered to 501, which I continue to think is really odd that it wouldn't just be numbered to 500 or to 499. Why is it numbered to 501? Sort of questions just weird things you look at and think, who made that decision? To 150 on the Yu Darvish. There's another Bellinger. That should be Class 1. Luke Weaver for the Cardinals. I was beginning to wonder when the Cardinals were going to show up. Seems to often be feast or famine for the Cardinals, right? Like in 2017. They'll either show up in a product a whole bunch of times or not at all. I do think we've had series where we've had lots of Cardinals. We've had series where we've had lots of A's, sometimes lots of Astros. But at least so far tonight, not a ton of duplication. As you guys know, some of you know, the very first case of this we opened, we had just insane duplication. Like, nobody was happy with it, me included. Except probably the person that had, all the hits. They were probably happy. But nobody else was. And then every case since then has been sorted much more normally, like you would expect it to be. So I don't know what happened on that first case. No, Arthur, we haven't had any redemptions yet. So far, we have been all gold frames thus far. I've got 2 more stacks over there to get opened up, and then we've got these 2 we haven't looked through yet, but you're going to go to the casino the next time. Hey, listen, I think your odds are better with breaking than they are at the casino. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy a little blackjack myself, but I think your odds are definitely, we all know the odds favor the house at the casino. There is no house in breaking. Anything that sells goes out the door. All right, we've got one more set to open here. And then, of course, all 4 of these last boxes we've got to look through. I just want to get them all opened first. And then once we finish this, we will recap our hits, and then we will roll into XR football. So it doesn't look like there are going to be redemptions. You were right about that, Arthur. We do have 4 gold frames in our last 4 boxes. But that doesn't mean that one of them can't still be good for you. So keep the faith, my friend. Nolan Ryan to 150 for the Astros. That is to 99 for the Altuve. Carson Fulmer for the White Sox. If you didn't catch me saying it earlier, I am expecting that this will ship on Monday, and if I can get it to you sooner than that, I will, but right now I'm kind of anticipating Monday. That is to 150 on the Greg Maddux. Ozzie Smith to 99. Well, we have you a Yankee, but it's not the other Yankee you wanted, Arthur. You have Tyler Austin. And, you know, hang on to Tyler. Maybe he'll heat up next year or something. But at least you have two now to work with. Arthur, you're going to liquidate your collection? Oh, don't do it, man. I did that when I was in college, and I've always regretted it. Ozzie Smith to 75. I did that, and then I got out of it for several years. Big Papi to 99. And I have always regretted not keeping my cards. Of course, I shouldn't say that. You might not regret not keeping yours, but I don't know. I would just say don't liquidate them. That's to 25 on the Piazza for the Dodgers. Alex Reyes for the Cardinals. Well, right, I know Tyler Austin's not going to make you rich right now, but again, you never know when somebody might come back and play better. I mean, let's look at, Aaron Judge was not really all that good when they called him up last year, and honestly, he almost didn't make the team this year, and look at him now. So I'm just saying, I know Tyler Austin's not going to make you rich right now, but it might be worth something down the road. You never know. That's to 150 on the Steven Strasburg. And our last one out is Ryan Healy for the A's. So we did manage to sneak an A's card in there after all. All right, so we have a little hits recap to do here. And I tell you what, let's just buzz through real quickly our numbered parallels here. I'm not going to read all the numbers out again. You guys heard them the first time, and or you can see them as they go through this time, but sometimes, people like to keep track of what they have coming, parallels and hits, so that is for that benefit. Then our Reggie Jackson for the A's. Our game used materials hit there. well, relic hit, whatever. Topps calls them relics. I don't know. I always kind of call them materials. I know they're technically relics, but that's just how I am. And now we'll take a look at our framed hits. That first Hunter Renfroe there was to 75. The second one is zip, not numbered. The Bellinger is to 75 for the Dodgers. Ichiro, numbered to 3. 3 of 3 on that one. Really nice hit for the Marlins. Bettens is to 50 for the Yanks. That's the first half of them, or roughly half. I may not have counted them out exactly half and half. Alex Reyes, because we pull him all the time. It's our second Yankee, Tyler Austin. Fulmer, Luke Weaver. Hunter Dozier is to 501. The Bregman. Trey Mancini, nice little hit for the Orioles. And Ryan Healy for the A's. And that has Gold Label Baseball finished up for tonight, which is going to bring us into our full case of XR football. So give me one hot second here to get our spreadsheet up for that. And we'll start it all over again with a case of football. So this is 15 boxes of 2017 Panini XR football. That is a full case. That says break number 1, and that is wrong because I made a big fat typo when I put this in there. It is break number 2. We already broke the first case. So now that that is fixed, break number 2, meaning obviously the second time we have broken XR football. And this ended tonight. 10-5, and our live stream also tonight. Team names on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right. And just like Gold Label Baseball, I expect that your XR football will most likely get out the door on Monday. And if I can get it to you faster than that, I will. But right now, I'm kind of planning on thinking that it will end up falling to Monday. The post office was open on Sunday. That'd do us all a favor, wouldn't it? Of course, this is a lot of boxes, but there's not a ton of cards in each box. So once again, much like the Gold Label Baseball, it sounds like it will take forever, but really it won't take forever. There's 2 packs per box, and there's 7 cards in each pack, so 14 cards a box. And we will have 2 rookie autographs and in each box. So that makes this a 30 hit rookie break, 30 rookie hits, however you want to say it. You know what I'm trying to say, anyway. All-American, you've got the Packers and the Jags in this one. All right, well, let's see what we can conjure up for you. You've had good luck with the Packers lately. We've pulled you some nice Packers stuff. Well, I've pulled nice Packers stuff lately. I think you've had most of it. Or you've had them in most of the breaks. Seems like sometimes with Packers you go a long time and you don't pull very many. And then you'll go through another period of time where you just pull them like crazy. And then sometimes I think that that's the case when really it's probably just an average across the board. But it just will seem like, you know, that you go through spells where there's more and times when you have less. And I got to remember how these were organized so that I can get our stuff sorted out. You know me, I usually pull the base forward and leave the hits in the back of the pack. But I've only opened one case of this, so I haven't had to think about where the hits were located in the pack for a minute. Of course, XR has tons and tons and tons of numbered parallels in here, like a crazy amount of them. So you will see lots of numbered cards come out in addition to our hits. I am kind of keeping these sorted by pack because there should be a hit per pack, and I want to make sure that we're getting what we pay for, right? And Panini's not trying to shortchange us. Not that they would. I guess I did. Oh, brother. I think we've got a Panini Rewards Point card coming up in one of those packs. Usually those replace a hit. I'm sure you guys know that about Panini. And what we do with them, if we pull a rewards card, which I'm pretty sure I saw one, it will be given out via random at the end of the break. That is to 25 on the Deshaun Watson. To one, man, I can't see worth diddly tonight. That one was to 199 to 299. That's our regular base for Zeke and Vaughn. That is a base. All the rookies in the base of XR refract, and the veterans in the base of XR do not refract. You guys probably know that already, but anyway, that's the deal. And our first hit out is Samaje Perine for the Redskins to 199. Seems like we pull him a lot, actually. That is to 99 for Kenny Golladay. 299, 199. Base, our rookie, Takris McKinley. Our hit, Corey Davis to 99, and first in the series, number 1 of 99. These are all sticker autos, unless I tell you otherwise. I'll say if I see an on-card. A little bit of chipping and wear up there, especially in the upper right corner. That's going to be probably throughout. We're going to find that. Pumphrey to 199 for the Eagles. 299, Mr. TJ Watt for my Steelers. Reuben Foster is our rookie. And a couple of hits here. First, James Conner for the Steelers to 99. Nice little hit there for my Pittsburgh Steelers. And that is going to be followed by another nice hit for my Pittsburgh Steelers back-to-back. That is my man Le'Veon Bell, and that is number 2 of 5. Really sweet little card there coming out for the Steelers. 2 hits in a row. We are living right. We're just getting started on XR, Chris. You have not missed much. And, of course, I will recap the hits at the end as well. 75 on Jordan Matthews to 299 on the Beasley. Base and base. Our rookie in this one, DeMarcus Walker. Charles Harris. That is to 199. And you know what? I'm getting a... Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm getting a message that my battery's about to die on the iPad, which powers my chat, which is weird because I had it plugged in like for hours before we started the break. But give me 1 second. I'm going to have to plug it in again. That's assuming I can even get it. I don't even know if I can get it to the plug from here. Tell you what. I'm going to just try to power it from the laptop for the time being. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry about that. It doesn't really hold a charge like it used to, but it certainly shouldn't have been at 10% after being plugged in for the last several hours. But anyway, it was, so there you go. To 99, nice little triple relic for the Texans with DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson, and Jadeveon Clowney. Little kind of bumped corner, I think. Down there in the lower right, not exactly chipped, but not exactly perfect either. So, Gronk to 25, Clay Matthews to 75. That one is to 299. Sidney Jones, our rookie in that pack. Carlos Henderson for the Broncos. That's a nice patch. That is to 25. And that's a really sweet looking patch. I like it. Little Dan Marino to 49. Hall of Fame induction kind of thing there. Matt Forte to 299. Takris McKinley to 199. Well, I should have flipped them both. Hassan Reddick. And the Jags, we pull so much D.D. Westbrook. Like, why do we pull so much more D.D. Westbrook than Fournette when Fournette is like an exclusive signer with Panini? I don't know. But anyway, there's D.D. Westbrook to 199 with a triple relic. And I think they're a little stingy with the Fournettes. I gotta be honest. They could give us a little more of those. 299, there's Brady to 75. Pumphrey. Another hit for the Broncos. Ed McCaffrey. Oh, that's a nice one. And it is number 5 of 20. Trying to get it where there. Well, the light just hits it funny. But anyway, it is Ed McCaffrey, and it's a nice hit for the Broncos. Oh, boom. Oh, my Steelers are crushing it. Look at that. Oh, you got part of the logo. That is so nice. Number 2 of 5 on the Josh Dobbs hit for my Pittsburgh Steelers. I love that patch. That's such a nice patch. That is 210 on the Roger Staubach for the Cowboys. 299, 199. Myles Garrett is our rookie out of that pack. And then we have Mac Hollins to 75 for the Eagles. Pull a fair amount of Mac Hollins, too, as a matter of fact. Jared Goff to 75. Ryan to 299. Our rookie, Ryan Sweetser for the Cowboys. Signature for Quincy Wilson. That one is to 49 for the Colts. Mac Hollins again. This one to 99 for the Eagles. Clay Matthews to 199. Mirrored for the Buffalo Bills. This one is numbered to 49. You have Nathan Peterman mirrored with Jimmy Garoppolo. Drew Brees to 299, and man, the corner of Reuben Foster is crunched. Can you see that up there? I think you can. It's kind of bent over and crunched up, the upper right corner of that Reuben Foster. And how about a little 1-of-1 action? Yeah, printing plate, nice 2-color patch, sticker auto for the Bengals, John Ross, 1-of-1. Boom. Telling you, we've been hitting a lot of 1-of-1s lately. That is to 49 on the Deshaun Kaiser. 299, 199. Gerard Davis, our rookie. And another Josh Dobbs for the Steelers. This one is numbered to 49. Too bad we couldn't have the patch from the other one along with the signature on this one, because that would have been a excellent combination, like a super combination. Jameis Winston to 75. Sidney Jones to 299. Yeah, there's our stupid reward point. I thought we had one in there. That's to 49, Joey Bosa for the Chargers. So we got to leave that guy. Well, we'll leave that guy sitting. We got to do something with him. Josh Malone, 299. T.Y. Hilton to 199. Reuben Foster. Oh, good. You got another Reuben Foster. And that one's not banged up in that upper right corner. Deonta Foreman for the Texans, numbered to 25. Cam Newton to 49 for the Panthers. David Johnson to 199. Mike Evans to 299. Well, I managed to flip him the wrong way. Justin Evans for the Bucks is our rookie there. How about some Carson Wentz alongside Mac Hollins? Well, we'll take that. Nice hit for the Eagles, numbered to 10. I believe that said 9 of 10. And a really nice looking patch for Zeke. Numbered also to 10. 3 of 10 on pretty sweet little patch there. Well, I need to leave that sitting there so I don't forget to put it in random. Well, I guess I did not cut a mark in that. I thought that I had, but I guess I didn't. Oh, if anybody plays that Blitz app, it says you can get 10 free Blitz digital packs if you enter the code XR17, FYI. We just go ahead and get all the packs out of the boxes while we're at it. Let's get them all out of the way now. Anybody know the score on the Indians Yankees, if it's still going on or if it's all wrapped up, and or the score. Looks like we're going to have a redemption. I don't remember who is... I don't even know who is a redemption in XR. But we're going to have one because I just saw it fly by there. Also, the Indians did end up blanking them 4-0. Whew, that is ugly. There is another Panini Rewards point, so this is going to be one of those cases. You know, we didn't get any in the first case, and I was so grateful because sometimes you do get them more often than not, and now they turn around and pop us with 2 of them in this case. So some of you have probably heard my rant about it before. Some of you probably have not, but I'm going to try to refrain from going on to my full-on rant, and I will just leave it at this. I don't think Panini should be replacing hits with rewards, with points rewards. I don't like it when they do that. There's another redemption. So if you're looking for a player that you know is a redemption in here, you're going to have at least 2 shots. Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously they put the rewards points in some of the mid-level products more so than they would in a high-end product for certain. I mean, people would absolutely, I mean, revolt if they started putting rewards points in like National Treasures and Impeccable and Immaculate and things like that. No, we wouldn't stand for that, but honestly, I just don't like them in there at all. But as I said, I'm going to try to refrain from going into my full-on rant. So, but you know, none of their products are what I would call, I mean, I know you're saying this is a cheaper product, and certainly in relation to some, it is. But this is still not an inexpensive product. I mean, you're talking about, you know, 80, 90 bucks for a box that has 14 cards in it. So, I mean, that's not inexpensive. To $2.99 to $75. Kevin King is our rookie in that one. And then we have Jeremy McNichols for the Bucks, numbered to 99. A little Deshaun Watson material to 75 for the Texans. $2.99, another printing plate, which means another 1 of 1. This one is not autographed, though, obviously. It is Sidney Jones for the Eagles. I don't think I've mentioned this, but if anybody does want a one-touch case for anything you hit in this or any other break with me, shoot me a message on eBay. Always happy to do it at my cost for the case and PayPal fees, which usually ends up being around $3. Mike Glennon, 1 of 5. And you would feel better about hitting that if the guy weren't going to be riding the pine this week. But nonetheless, you do have a 1 of 5 Mike Glennon for the Bears. To 49 on the C.J. Beathard for the 49ers. A little bit, and I do see a little bit of chipping in our corners, mostly in that upper left. That is to 99 on the Christian McCaffrey. 299, 199. Tease Tabor, our rookie. And there's my old friend Amara Darboh, because I pull him like crazy out of everything 2017. I pull him, it seems like, at least once. And he is numbered to 25. That's a nice 3-color patch, low number hit for the Seahawks with Amara Darboh. Maybe a little bit of chipping in the upper corner there. $1.99, $2.99. Reuben Foster is our rookie. And there is Gerard Davis to 49 for the Lions. Nathan Peterman again for the Bills to 49. That is to 99 on the Fournette. 299.75. Derek Barnett's our rookie. Deonta Foreman for the Texans to 75. Seems like the Texans have hit a bunch in this break, doesn't it? It may seem that way, and maybe they're not, but it seems like they have. To 99, $299.75. Oh, how do I flip? It's just the one I need to flip every time, and I flip them both, and then one ends up upside down again. Oh, I can't say his name, but you can see him there, Kansas City Chiefs. That's our rookie out of that pack. And our redemption, boom, Chiefs are loving it. Kareem Hunt. We will go to the checklist and verify that at the end of the break. Also find out what it's numbered to at that point in time. But we know Kareem Hunt is a Chief. And boy, I know you're hoping that other redemption's also going to be a Chief, aren't you? If you've seen the first one. To 49 for the Bills. $299.75. D.D. Westbrook again. Where is our Leonard Fournette? Daggone it. That is to $199. And you're broken out in D.D. Westbrook. And all we want to do is find you a Leonard Fournette. To $299, $199. Adoree Jackson. Our other rewards point. Kenny Golladay to 75 for the Lions. $199, $299. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Nice hit to 49. Kid's playing really well. Triple relics for the Jets. Matt Forte, Darius Stewart, and Christian Hackenberg. Numbered to 49. And looks like maybe a little bit of, not exactly chipping, but I don't think it was exactly cut right either on that bottom edge. There's definitely some white trailing all along that bottom edge there that shouldn't necessarily be there. That's to 99, $299.75. Our rookie Isaiah McKenzie. Our next redemption. Boom, you did get 2 Kareem Hunts. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Chiefs are rocking it right now. $199, $299. Oh, sorry, our rookie was Gerard Davis. I didn't say that, did I? I was thinking about Kareem Hunt. Marcus May to $199 for the Jets. There's a Leonard Fournette, finally, but hello, we want a signature, but what we have right now is a triple relic, and it is numbered to 99. But at least he finally shows up instead of D.D. Westbrook. Not that I have anything against D.D. Westbrook. I don't. That's to 25 on the Doug Baldwin. Our third one of one out of here. Another printing plate. Cam Robinson for the Jags. Chad Williams, $299. Marlon Humphrey is our rookie. And nice Deshaun Watson, numbered to 3. So Texans were already having a good break before they hit this beautiful patch and autograph numbered to 3 for Deshaun Watson. So Texans, you were already on a roll, and now I think that that puts you and the Chiefs both in pretty good spot for this break. Chad Williams to 199. Quincy somebody to 299. Can't say his last name. Sidney Jones is our rookie. For the Giants, Wayne Gallman to 99. That one definitely has a little corner issue upper right for sure. A little team trios action for the Chargers. Phillip Rivers, Joey Bosa, and Mike Williams to 99. 199, 299. Oh, I did that again. Dalvin Tomlinson, our rookie. Jonathan Allen for the Redskins to 99. Alvin Kamara for the Saints to 49. That is to 99 on the Jeremy McNichols. 299. This one is Gronk, numbered to 5. 3 of 5. Walker, DeMarcus Walker is our rookie. And we are numbered to 49 on the Davis Webb for the Giants. This is our last pack. Then we've got a couple of redemptions to verify and then some rewards points to give away and then a recap. That is to 49 on the Taiwan Taylor. 299, 199. Our rookie Marshawn Lattimore. And our last hit, also Alvin Kamara. A couple of Alvin Kamaras here towards the end. That one is to 199. All right, let's set our hits over here. We will have those to deal with. But first, we're going to go find out what our 2 Kareem Hunt redemptions are numbered to. So let's take care of that first. And it takes me just a second to get through all the drop-down menus on the Panini website to get where we need to be on this. And I cannot see chat while we're doing it, FYI. Because I use the iPad for this, and that's where the chat shows up. All right, our first card set is Rookie Swatch Autographs Red. Where are you? There we are. And what is the card number? 16. That one is going to be numbered to 75. So that is definitely a low number hit there, relatively speaking. Of course, we know this is Chiefs as well, but let's see what it's going to be numbered to. This one is triple swatch autographs. So let me get to the right card set for it. Well, where is it? I must have gone past where I needed to be. Oh, yeah, there it is. Card number on that one, 176. And it is numbered to 199. So you cleared 1 to 75 and the second one to 199. Still not a bad haul for the Kansas City Chiefs with the 2 Kareem Hunt hits there. But now we got to deal with these 2 fellas here. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, let's get over to our spreadsheet again. And then we'll just cut and paste all of the teams. And I'm gonna, what I'll do is randomize this one time. Actually, you may as well just do them both in the same random. So I'm going to take that back. What we're going to do is paste these in here. We will hit random 3 different times. And then wherever we end up on the third random, it will be the top 2 teams because those are identical. They're both 150 points. So there's no need to go through the same process twice. So first random, that one doesn't count. The second random, this one doesn't count. The third one, this one counts. So that gives us the Saints and the Panthers. So we will send one of the points cards will head off to the Saints. The other one's going to head off to the Panthers. And let me just mark them in here, and then we will recap. So I'm not planning on going through all of our numbered inserts because there are so many, unless you guys want to. And if somebody wants to, throw it up in the chat, and I'm happy to do it. But otherwise, you know, that's what we're looking at here. So let's recap our Panini Rewards points. That one headed to the Saints. More Panini Rewards points. That one headed to the Panthers. Pair of Kareem Hunt redemptions for the Chiefs, making somebody super happy. And then we're going to buzz through all of these. And again, this time I'm not going to call out the numbers because we did that originally. We're just going to take a look at the front and the back. And keep in mind that most of these do have some instances of, you know, edge and corner wear, minor chipping, and things like that, which we're all very accustomed to because they just come out of the pack that way more often than not. A little 1 of 1. And if you didn't hear me saying it earlier, or if you're watching the recap later, you're watching the break later and you've just scrolled right here to the end to the recap, you might not know this. Planning on shipping this on Monday. If it's possible for me to get it out to you sooner than that, I will. But I'm expecting it to probably be Monday. I do print the labels on eBay most of the time. Every once in a while I might have to print one from PayPal for some reason or another, but most of the time they print directly from eBay. And when they do, it will trigger a shipping notice to you, and it should, notice I say should, add the tracking number to the order in eBay at the same time. Every once in a while it'll mess up and not transfer the tracking number to the order on eBay, but fortunately that is not very often, and it hasn't happened in a few weeks. I think they've finally gotten that fixed, hopefully. Nice little Deshaun Watson there to 3. Nice Zeke to 10. Then, of course, we had three 1 of 1 hits in this tonight as well. 2 of them unsigned printing plates, and 1 of them signed with materials as well. But in total, 3 1 of 1s out of this break. And, of course, I've got a bunch more of everything listed. I love this card. That is such a nice card. I wish that had an autograph on it because those patches are awesome for Josh Dobbs. Just awesome. Anyway, we have got lots of other football, basketball, baseball listed for sale already. New stuff comes out pretty much every week, and most of it I buy. I'd say the vast majority of new things that come out for football or basketball or baseball. Probably 99% of it I buy and break. New stuff does come out on Wednesdays, although most of the time I don't list it on Wednesday. That one is number 2 of 5. Sometimes I end it on release night, but a lot of times it's not until the night after. Or every once in a while I kind of goof up and forget to list it, which is what happened with Immaculate Basketball that came out Wednesday, and also Donruss Certified Cuts. So, both of those will break on the upcoming Tuesday. Well, I hope I will see you guys again for a future break. I certainly appreciate you spending your time and your money with me. I am always happy to have you keep me company in chat, whether you are participating in the break or not. I enjoy having you join me, so appreciate that. And of course, everyone who bids and buys and breaks with me, you guys make it possible for me to keep doing this, and I love doing it. It's so much fun, so thank you for that. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has a great night, and we are almost to the weekend, so close. And until I see you again, take care, have a good one. Bye-bye.